Hey everyone, welcome back to Retro Dev Reviews, the best place for gaming opinions and master strategy. Back in 2020, with the release of the PlayStation 5, everyone was clamoring over new games like Spider-Man Miles Morales and the Demon's Souls remake, while others were waiting for even bigger titles like Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. But little did we all know that a priceless gaming gem was already preloaded onto the PlayStation 5. Astro's Playroom was pitched as a DualSense controller demo, letting the player understand all the new and amazing haptic features of the PlayStation 5's new controller. While it was impressive as a way to demo those features, people fell in love with Astro's Playroom for its cute charm and incredibly fun platforming levels. I'll admit that I fired it up while waiting to install Demon's Souls and wound up playing it for a couple of hours before I realized the Demon's Souls install was already finished. Combining fun jumping puzzles with nostalgic characters and PlayStation hardware, many people felt that Astro was worthy of his own title to expand on Astro's Playroom. Lucky for all of us, Team Asobi and PlayStation had similar feelings about our boy Astro and developed Astrobot, Astro's first fully fledged gaming experience. Following Astro and the rest of his generic and PlayStation-themed robot companions, as they are soaring through the galaxy on their PlayStation 5 ship, they are ambushed by a space alien that steals all of the core components of their ship and sends all of the bots scattered across the galaxy. Astrobot is able to escape on a DualSense controller jet, and it's up to him to find his robot companions and restore their PlayStation 5 mothership. And I mean, come on, could they have made the storyline any more wholesome? As you go through each level, you'll find a number of robots to rescue, as well as special puzzle pieces that unlock cosmetic features back on the hub world to include accessories for the PlayStation-themed robots, different paint jobs for the DualSense controller jet, and even outfits for Astro himself. Astrobot has such an amazingly simple play concept, but is so endearing and fun to play through that you will be revisiting levels multiple times to see it all again while collecting any robots or puzzle pieces that you might have missed. There are plenty of hidden levels and secrets too, which go beyond the basic linearity of each level. Now, I'm sure some of you hardcore gamers are looking at Astrobot as some basic game for babies and doesn't deserve your time and attention. And I'm here to let you know that you're dead wrong. Besides the usual dad review on this game, I'm also going to argue that this deserves to be in the running for Game of the Year. There's no argument about whether you should spend the money to play this game. There's no argument about it only appealing to certain demographics. And there's no argument about whether or not playing Astrobot is worth your time. Starting off as always with pausability, I like to break away from my normal practices of relegating the great pause features of this game because it's a game that doesn't really need to be paused. Sure, you can pause it at any time that you need to, but there isn't any reason to stay in the pause menu for more than a few seconds. Most of the areas have a safe space that Astro can just chill out until you come back, and he has some fun idle animations in the meantime. A plethora of checkpoints are scattered throughout each level, and the game autosaves almost constantly to prevent any loss of progress. Back to the pause menu itself, it's a great way to track what robots and puzzle pieces are remaining in the level, and if you want to bail out after getting everything on a second playthrough of the level, that's fair too, since the game doesn't require you to beat the level except for your first run. Other than that, there aren't any upgrades to menu through, no equipment to constantly be checking, and no need to spam manual saves for hard parts coming up in the game. This game has one of the most useless pause menus, and I say that as a genuine compliment. Why should I be spending my time going through menus and organizing loadouts when I should be playing the game and looking at amazing and fun environments? Astrobot keeps you in the game at all times and makes leaving the game unattended nothing to worry about. Can you put this game down for 2 weeks and come back to it? Not only can you do it, but I encourage you to do it. Astro has incredibly basic core platformer controls that the most basic of gamers will quickly remember how to play once the game boots up. Level progress is easily tracked with different flags that show that you have either beaten the level or completed the level with all robots and puzzle pieces found. For those of you looking for more of a challenge, there are one-shot hard courses that test your platforming and timing skills that have a degree of difficulty higher than the normal levels. These bonus levels usually need to be completed in one shot, with the reward of getting a PlayStation-themed robot back to your PlayStation Hub world. Getting back into the game after dying is so quick that you'll rarely ever walk away from the level until it is beaten. You need to pay attention to the story. Astrobot rivals the story simplicity of Super Mario Wonder and doesn't require any intense scrutinization or research to understand. That big bad alien stole our ship parts and scattered our friends all around the galaxy. Go find all of your friends and get the pieces back to fly your PlayStation 5 spaceship. The 10-minute Bluey episode has more plot structure than this game. If you're looking for something with more substance, this game isn't for you. But this game isn't about the story anyway. It's all about the nostalgia of finding those ridiculously awesome PlayStation-themed robots and getting all the little pieces and Easter eggs for them. Sony did such a good job of incorporating not only the most popular PlayStation title characters, but also some deep dive characters that will have you jumping up and down at your TV. For instance, I am a huge fan of The Legend of Dragoon, a Sony RPG that is mostly overshadowed by Final Fantasy. But Astrobot included Dart, the lead character, as a collectible robot, and my heart was so full to see him. Hopefully the exposure of some of these more niche characters will spark more popularity into them and might convince Sony to consider remakes or sequels for those titles. Still holding my breath for either of those for Bloodborne. Should you let your kids play this game? Astrobot is rated E10 for everyone 10 and up, for super fun robot shenanigans, a Sony nostalgia bomb, and for being so damn wholesome. There's not a single issue with anyone of any age playing this game. It's like Legos, made for all ages and fun for all ages. My kids aren't big enough to play games yet, but they love watching Astro jump all around and pointing out all the cool places to go and explore. They're even making sure I pick up all the robots and puzzle pieces along the way. So not only is it perfect for everyone to play, but it's great for backseat gamers as well. Do you need a guide to play this game? If you think you need a guide to play this game, then I have a bridge to sell you. Much like the story, the gameplay is incredibly straightforward and is more of a testament to skill than having to understand the secrets of beating the levels. There are these higher difficulty speedrun levels that are often short and reward you with a single Astrobot, but a guide can't help you along. Instead, it's up to your platforming experience and learning the level to get you through to the robot at the end of it all. For the bigger levels, after you complete it once, you can go back and pay 200 coins for this little bird robot that will chirp in the direction of missed robots and puzzle pieces. So if you wanted to use a guide to find all the collectibles, you can put it to the side since this helpful feature is already included in the game. Is this game worth the cost? Astrobot is going for a retail $60 and is worth just about every penny. You will definitely get your money's worth out of playing this, and there are planned updates for speedrun levels and leaderboards for those who enjoy a platforming challenge. This past month, I've mostly been playing this game over any other game I own. This is a great gift for yourself, your kids, nieces, nephews, or anyone else who wants a super fun platformer to enjoy. Finally, did I beat the game? I'm going to hold myself to a high standard on this one and say I haven't beaten this yet, but not because I didn't finish the game. This game simply begs you to collect everything that it has to offer to include all the robots, all the puzzle pieces, every accessory, paint color, outfit you can find, and then all the trophies for the game. This is a game worth completing all the way through because it's just so fun to do. There are very little tedious tasks, and I don't know about you, but getting coins to feed the gacha machine is just super fun and scratches that gambling itch without using your real money. I won't claim victory until every Astrobot is rescued and they have all of their companions and accessories, so we can be one big, happy PlayStation family. Astrobot is only available for the PlayStation 5, and don't expect to see it anywhere else. I would be shocked if this got a PC release only because the game utilizes the DualSense controller so well that a core gaming component would be lost if you played this game with a different controller. In conclusion, you know where I'm going with this. There aren't enough approval stamps in the world for this game. This game is so approved that I legitimately think it will be in the running for Game of the Year, and it is. We have some more games to come out before the year is up, but I think Astrobot really gives everyone a run for their money for its accessibility, perfect level of fun and challenge, and being a game that everyone can enjoy whether you started playing games in 2024 or 1984. I hope we see more of Astro in the future because he really deserves to be the PlayStation mascot and should get more work and dedication that we've seen Nintendo give Mario. Thanks for stopping by and watching the full video. Playing through these games and editing all this takes a good amount of time. You watching all the way through is greatly appreciated. Let me know what you think about Astrobot in the comments, and share the parts that you like the most and what your favorite PlayStation mascot character was. Leave a like and be sure to subscribe for more Retro Dev reviews in the future.